Howard Stern Show.
Are you the guy responsible for getting Slash and Axl talking again and back into the band Guns N' Roses? Wow. Are you behind that or not?
I'm sure I'm not solely, but right. I did meet Axl in a couple of clubs a year ago and 2 years ago and 3 years ago. And I bump into him and I had that talk. And, he had his words.
What did you say to Axl?
I said, you need to get the fucking back together again soon because we all miss you. Same thing someone said to me when Joe and I were fighting. You got to get back together. What, are you crazy? In fact, it was John Bon Jovi. Right. I'm in rehab.
Oh, is that right?
He calls me up and goes, the fuck are you doing in rehab? The world needs you. Dude, we're out here ripping it up and everybody's asking for Aerosmith.
John Bon Jovi did that.
He did that.
Isn't that great?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did you know him that well, John?
He used to sweep the floor when we were doing Sweet Emotion, and his uncle, Tony Bon Jovi, was working.
Right.
So John, would clean up the studios and stuff, but
when John was young,
yeah.
and he was at that stage where he was sweeping up at, what was it, the Hit Factory or something? I don't know where it was.
Record Plant.
Okay, Record Plant. So in other words, did you develop a friendship with him? Were you nice to the kid who was sweeping up kind of thing?
I was nice to the kid. I knew his uncle because he produced something with us. He did something with us.
Right. And so he calls you up. You're in rehab. You're at a low point in your life. And he says, hey, get the fuck out of rehab and let's get going.
What the fuck are you doing then, those words?
That's
what are you
fantastic.
Doing? You need to get out of here because people in the world need you. So I'd say to Axl, you got to get together. There's a place in time where if you don't, you're going to miss it.
That's right.
In another 4 or 5 years, no one's going to even know who they were or care if they're on tour. And that's Steven Tyler's opinion.
Right.
So I'm the lead singer of another great band.
Right.
So I have a right to feel that way. I have such a huge ego about keeping the fire and the music together because if people come up to me and say, dude, I got laid to your music, or a woman comes up and say, we got married to your songs, you had something to do with the fabric of people. Guns N' Roses had something to do with the fabric of humans on this planet.
Absolutely.
So I get fucking pissed. And I know,
Slash, you met.
Slash
did you meet him at the birthday show?
All the time.
But when you performed so generously at my birthday show, you did a thing with Slash.
Yeah.
Was that the first time you guys met?
No. I've done hundreds of things with him.
Oh, you've known him.
I love him to death. I call him all the time. I bust his chops. He busts mine.
And Slash, I feel, really was reasonable. He would want to get together with Axl. Axl do you understand why Axl was pissed at Slash?
Get the whole thing.
Why was he pissed?
I can't talk about it.
It's that personal.
Yeah.
Does it sound like an Aerosmith kind of thing?
No, it's a little deeper.
Deeper than that?
Yeah, it is.
Somebody fucked somebody's wife?
No, but the point is they're talking to each other. They got an offer for something, and at least they're going out. I think, Pete, the world needs to hear their music. End of story.
Do you think it will last, or is it very volatile? You've been in that position where it's so volatile between a band, and especially contentious between...
I can only hope that Axl sees that the greater picture is to not be angry at, Duff or Axl.
Yes.
Or Slash. Axl, to understand that he's the lead singer in a great band. And the world wants to see Axl with the original band. They love him alone, too. He's the shit alone. He's fucking great.
Can I ask you a question?
Axl's great.
Would you mind doing this for Led Zeppelin, get Jimmy Page and Robert Plant back together?
I tried.
You did?
Did you?
When?
I went and played with them while I was in outs with Aerosmith. I got a chance. I got a call from Peter Mensch, who was managing Jimmy Page. He said, look, those guys are rehearsing. Would you like to go over and rehearse with them? I went,
You mean without Robert Plant there?
Without Robert Plant.
Wow.
And I went into a studio, and the four of us played, and we had on drums Bonzo's kid. Jason.
Jason.
It was fucking,
Now, by the way, Jason Bonham is a terrific fucking drummer.
Unbelievable.
And so when you say you got together, this was in England, I assume?
Yeah, it was.
You say the music was fantastic.
Oh, my God.
What happened?
We did... we did everything.
Yeah, you did that.
We did all that.
Did you record it?
I'm sure someone did.
Why is that not been snuck out?
Well, because it was to see if it was a bunch of things going on.
It was experimental. You needed the safety of knowing that this won't get out there.
Yeah. It was.
So did you turn to Jimmy Page afterwards and go, "This was fucking great"?
I did.
And
I said I will gladly do something, with you guys. anytime. Call me. If I'm on tour with Aerosmith, I'll do 3 in a row just to go play with them and sing.
Absolutely.
But I can't do like a Coverdale Page. I can't do a Tyler Page. I can't do that. I told him, as angry as I was at Aerosmith, I still said, I'm in a band that's as relevant as Led Zeppelin.
Right.
You guys aren't together. It's a shame. You should be. But Robert, I'm now, it took me a lot of years to get over my anger that he didn't do that. He is such a great artist that he's taken his voice and gone in so many different directions, and I love that.
You do love it.
I love it.
You like how Robert goes off.